That's why I need a one dance. Got her Hennessy in my head. One more time before I go. Higher powers take it all home.
Let me be your woman. I can be your woman. Baby, I like you so.
Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Kennedy, and I'm back once again with another album review. And today I'm going to be reviewing Cardi B's sophomore album, Am I the Drama? We waited 7 years for this album to come out. I was literally a junior in high school when she dropped Invasion of Privacy, and now I'm 24. So a lot of time has passed. Like, this is ridiculous, Cardi B. Like, why did it take you 7 years to drop another project? Unacceptable. In that 7 years, she done had a bunch of kids. She got divorced. She got a new man. Now she pregnant again. 2 baby daddies. It's getting pretty ghetto. But a lot of stuff has went down in the last 7 years, but hardly any music has been dropped. Like, that's crazy. So she better not have us waiting another 7 years for no third album, or we gonna have a problem. For real. But anyways, in this video, I'm gonna be ranking each song on the track list from worst to best, and I'm going to be reviewing each song individually, and at the end I will give an overall review, and I'm going to give the album a rating on a scale from 1 to 10. So I hope you stick around for the whole video, because I have a lot of opinions when it comes to this album right here. So before we get into this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kennedy ____. Follow me on TikTok at Kennedy _39, and make sure you have me on Snapchat at Kennedy Buck, no space, no capitals. And now let's get straight into the review.
Better than you, everything better than you.
I did not like this song at all. It was boring, repetitive, and the chorus was boring to me. The lyrics are catchy, which is good, but I didn't like it at all. The Cash Cobain feature was awful. It was offbeat to me, and I think he produced this song, and he maybe did some other songs on the album as well, and he should have stayed behind the scenes because his verse was trash. Because I was not feeling it at all. And I was not feeling the song at all in general. The song was not it for me.
This truthful nigga was needed this pussy like he used to.
This was definitely a skip for me on the album. They interpolated What's Up by Blondes, and I was never really a fan of that song to begin with, which is why I ended up not liking this song. I think Cardi and Lizzo should have done something more original versus an interpolation, because it felt like a cover to me. Lizzo's vocals did sound good on the chorus, but it was just a sample and the interpolation that I did not like.
Pick it up, where we left off, can give it up. I bet.
Pick It Up was very disappointing for me. I wanted a Taki Taki Part 2 type vibe, and that was not what it was giving. This was more of like a corny bubblegum pop song, which I understand why it was included, because she wanted something that could be played on the pop station, so I get that, but this song wasn't it for me. The beat was giving like Under the Sea / Rugrats type sound to me, and I wasn't expecting that, so I was like, what the hell is this? I was very much confused. It doesn't fit the rest of the album for me, and the Selena Gomez vocals were just okay, but they sounded dry as hell on the song. So to me, the chorus was catchy, but it was dry. So it might do well on the pop stations and on TikTok, but I'm definitely not listening to this on my own spare time.
Stop whining, Cardi still shining. Hoes kept complaining, so I
Imaginary Players samples Jay-Z, and I liked his version of the song, but Cardi's version was whack to me. I'm sorry. I don't get why she dropped this as a single in the first place, because this did not get me excited for the album release. It had me concerned about the album release, actually. I did like the video, though. I did like the outfits. The outfits was fire. The looks was given in the music video, but the song itself does not have replay value at all. So overall, the song was boring.
out on the pop outside, cause it's hot out. You was playing.
I actually liked this song a lot when it first came out. It definitely gives classic Cardi B. This song sounds like it can be on Invasion of Privacy, which is a good thing because I love Invasion of Privacy, but it's kind of a bad thing because the song does sound a little bit outdated. It sounds like songs that she's already done before, but I still really enjoyed the song. I liked the beat. I liked the meaning behind the song as well. I liked that it was kind of like dissing Offset a little bit, and it basically was saying like she's finally free of Offset and she about to be outside. And I was like, I know that's right, girl. Like, it's hot girl summer. Forget Offset. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy when this song came out. I really liked it, and I liked the meaning. So yeah, I enjoyed this song a lot.
It's like butter. You know I'm even better cause I can't share.
Principal was a huge disappointment. When I saw Janet Jackson on the track list, I was so excited. That was the first song I clicked on when the album came out, and my face fell to the floor after I heard it. I was so pissed. That was just a sample. Like, she sampled Janet Jackson's song, The Pleasure Principle, and I liked the way the sample was used, but I wanted some new Janet. But this song was giving that Janet wouldn't let Cardi use the sample unless she listed her as a feature type shit. So in order to get the clearance for the song, she had to list her as a feature. At least that's the vibe that I got after I heard the song. And it was also used for shock value, because when you look at the track list and you see Janet Jackson on there, you're like, ooh, Janet Jackson. Click on it and then you disappointed. That's what happened to me. So I was pissed off, and that's why this song is low on this list, because that blew me.
Love me.
Nigga, no you don't.
Man of Your Word was one of the most meaningful songs on the album. I like the chorus a lot on this one. Dougie F sang it, but he wasn't listed as a feature, which I don't know why. So I had to do some research to figure out who actually sang it, because I really enjoyed it. This song does not really have any replay value for me, but I did like how meaningful it was. It was another track talking about Offset and how the relationship didn't work out, and she was kind of pouring her heart out about the end of the relationship and heartbreak, things like that. So this was a very vulnerable track for Cardi B.
This is for them days I used to opposite of win. I'm just good at getting up.
This was a good closer track for the album. It's kind of just reiterating what she says in the song Dead, which is the opener of the album that I'll be talking about later in this video. But it's just basically her talking about how she is better than all the rap girlies and she's trying to solidify her spot in the game. So yeah, it's just basically reiterating what she said earlier in the album. So it's a good closer for the album because it kind of just wraps things up. I consider this the closer of the album because the two songs after that are just whopping up, and those songs don't really count towards the track list of the album for me. I did include them in the video, but I don't really count those, but I put them on the list anyways. But anyway, we'll talk about those songs later as well. But yeah, so it's just her trying to solidify her spot in the game, and she's better than all the rap girlies, same old song and dance. This song doesn't really have any replay value for me though, but it's pretty good.
Tell them check, please. You bitches is done eating. Tell them check, please.
I like the song, but it was a skip for me. It was giving filler track. The beat was decent. I did like the dark vibe and the griminess of her flow on the song. It was like dark and mysterious, so I did like that element of the song, but it wasn't that memorable of a song for me.
Shit is bigger than us, that you know that it's bigger than us, cause they picking it up. Taking.
I actually really liked Salute a lot. I heard that 2 Chainz wrote it and he gave it to Cardi B, and he actually has a version of the song out there. So I wonder what that sounds like, because you could definitely hear the 2 Chainz trap influence on the song, so it makes total sense that he wrote it and he had a version of the song that makes complete sense. So I wonder if they'll do like a remix with 2 Chainz on it, or I wonder why he wasn't featured on the song. Because like if you made the song, you have a version of the song, you wrote the song, I don't understand why he wasn't featured on the song. But maybe in the future there'll be a version with 2 Chainz, hopefully, because why not? Like, the song was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Nice Guy is one of the songs I listened to a lot on this album. This song was fire to me. Tyla sounded a little different on this song, so I don't know what they did to her voice, but I still liked her vocals a lot. London on the Track definitely ate on the beat for sure, and this song was definitely on my playlist upon my first listen. I was like, this is one of my jams. Instantly put it on my playlist.
Crazy about you.
I love this song, but Cardi B is messy for this. Lourdes is featured on the song, and she signed to Nicki Minaj. And she was also featured on Pink Friday 2 on the song Cowgirl. So when I heard this song and I saw Lourdes was on the track list, my first thought was Nicki Minaj is probably pissed off. Because, like, how the hell did she let this happen? And I looked it up just to double check and make sure Lourdes was still signing Nicki Minaj. And it said yes, she still is. But I wonder if she still is to this day, because how did she let her do a whole ass collab with Cardi B? Like, how does that work? Because doesn't Nicki Minaj like approve this type shit? So how the hell did she let Lourdes do a whole ass collab with Cardi B without her approval? Because what? That doesn't make any sense. Now the only way I could see that she would let this happen is maybe Nicki is using Lourdes as some kind of mole or something to get some information about Cardi B to use on her album coming out next year. Because Nicki Minaj is dropping next year an album, which is funny because she's planning on dropping it around the time Cardi B is supposed to go on tour. So she was planning this like strategic. So I wonder if like Lourdes was some kind of mole or something. Because like, how did this work? But I don't know. Maybe that's a reach, but I wouldn't put it past Nicki Minaj to do some stuff like that, because she's real like she's real strategic with how she does things. So I'm just wondering. But this song, like, On My Back, sounds very like similar to Cowgirl. Like, it has a similar subject matter, a similar vibe. So Cardi was definitely having a little bit of Nicki inspo on this song, in my opinion. But overall, I love the song. It's great. But I definitely saw some Nicki inspo with the vibe of the song, and then the fact that she used Lourdes as the feature put the icing on the cake for me.
I could show 'em how to be sexy.
I like this song a lot, but it's definitely giving Ice Spice vibes. The beat sounds like something Ice Spice would use. Her flow was just like Ice Spice, and her ad libs as well. It was definitely giving Ice Spice-ish to me. One of the first times I heard it, like, my first initial thought was this girl ripping off Ice Spice. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the song. This is one of the songs that I've been bumping a lot lately. But ma'am, this is giving Ice Spice, which is funny because they're beefing. So yeah, I don't know. She definitely jacked Ice Spice's vibe to me. But Cardi did do a good job though. The song is very cute. I'm wondering if maybe like this was like a diss to Ice Spice, maybe, which is why she was kind of like jacking her style and being like, well, I can do your style better type vibe. I don't know. But she jacked Ice Spice's vibes. I'm not going to sit here and lie. She did. But she did do a good job though. And the song was very, very cute. Love it. I was really hoping Cardi would put some Spanish music on this album because I really enjoyed I Like It on Invasion of Privacy, and she gave me what I wanted with Bodega Baddie. This is another song I bump a lot, and it's definitely caught my attention when I first listened to the album. This is one of the more memorable songs from the album for me, and it's a little bit of like an interlude vibe because of how short it is. So I don't know if it was intended to be an interlude or not, but that's what it gave me because the song's only like a minute and a half long. So I wish the song was longer because I loved it so much.
Fuck, pretty and I'm petty as fuck. When I walk a bitch down, it be
This was a fire diss track towards Bia. I love the direct shot she had in the song because I don't really like when I had to investigate who the song is about and do all this extra detective work. I don't like doing all that. I like when they directly say who they're talking about. They put the direct name in the song, and I like how straight up and to the point she was about who she was talking about in the song. She ate up Bia on this song. She definitely ate, and I wonder if Bia is going to do a clap back. Is she gonna respond? I don't know, because Cardi pretty much clocked her tea. So, but I'm here for the tea. I wonder if Bia's cooking up something. We'll see. But overall, I thought this was a great diss track, and so far, Cardi is winning the battle for me.
up in the stuff. Bitches ain't fucking with me now, and I can see why.
Up is a classic. I love the song when it came out, and I still love it to this day. But I don't think it should have been on the album though, because it's like a million years old. But clearly, she just put this on the album just for streaming numbers. It's kind of giving cash grab. I love the song, but it probably should not have been on this album. But anyways, it's not my decision. But I like the song more than most of the songs on the album, and the music video is fire as well.
Nigga, just somebody that can make me feel safe, yeah.
Ring was one of my favorite songs from Invasion of Privacy, so I had the bar set pretty high for this song, and I thought Safe was just okay. I enjoyed the song overall, but when I compare it to Ring, it's not up to par with that song. But it does have a good beat. Kehlani on the chorus was great. Cardi's verses were okay, but the song was very mid in comparison to Ring. But as a standalone song, I liked it a lot.
Let it burn. Got me so
Shower Tears was a very pretty song. Summer Walker's vocals on the chorus were great. The song really just felt like a Summer Walker song to me though, and Cardi B was giving like the feature vibe. Like it sounded like Summer Walker featuring Cardi B when it was supposed to be the other way around, so that's a little bit crazy, but yeah, it just felt like Summer Walker stood out more than Cardi B on the song in my opinion, but it's a very beautiful song overall.
shine on summer. Badass bitch, I know that every nigga want.
I love the beat on this song, and I love Cardi's flow on the song. It reminded me of Project Pat, so I really like this song, and it's definitely one of the standout songs on the album for me.
Been a bun. I let these bitches see I shoulda left these hoes with none.
This was a fantastic opening to the album. It was very theatrical and dramatic and haunting. It definitely sets the mood for the album, and it fits perfectly with the closer of the album. And it kind of tackles the same subject matter as far as like she thinks she's better than all the other rap girls and she's solidifying her spot. And I liked the beat a lot. It was very dynamic. It had different parts to it that I really liked. And it was a great opener to the album.
Wop, that's some wet ass pussy. Macaroni in a pot.
This is another classic for the album, but I have a similar opinion to Up, where I think it shouldn't be on the album. I just feel like any streams and numbers for this album is going to be fraudulent and doesn't count for me because most of the numbers are from Up and WAP that came out 5 years ago. Like that don't count to me. So any like numbers that this album gets, I'm gonna be looking at it sideways because most of it's gonna be from these two songs. It's giving cash grab once again, but I still be playing the song all the time. I still really love the song. It still holds up for me, and Megan's verse is so good in this song, and video is fire. So yeah, pretty iconic.
Hello, it's me. Hello, it's me.
This is by far the catchiest song on the album for me. This definitely gives like the club banger, classic Cardi B Invasion of Privacy era vibe to me. And it's one of the songs that I play a lot from the album, so it's very memorable.
On all the odds, this summer we pushing up with the good bodies.
Trophies has the best beat on the whole album for me, and this is one of my favorite Cardi flows from the entire album. She ate that beat up, like for real. I love the drill vibes on the song. I love drill music, so I'm glad that she included that on the album. I listen to this song every day, like literally every day, on the way to work and on the way back from work. Like this song is so amazing. This is literally my jam. I blast this song every single day. Y'all think I'm playing? Like I'm being dead serious. I bump this every day. This song is literally perfect chef's kiss.
Baby, if it ain't about money, cut it short, 20 racks, baby. Huh?
Magnet is definitely the song that I think is the big hit on the album. It has all the ingredients for a hit song. The beat is amazing, the flow is amazing, it's catchy, and she has some disses in there to get people talking. In the song, she's dissing JT from the City Girls, and I think she did a pretty good job at dissing her. And I heard JT is cooking up a diss track as well, so we'll see how this all plays out because I'm definitely here for the tea. This song really is the perfect song. I listen to it every single day, and this is one of my favorite beats on the album as well. I was going back and forth for a week on the number one spot on my list because Trophies and Magnet are neck and neck for me, but ultimately decided my decision to put Magnet at number one was because it's more of an overall hit song to me, and she clocked the T. And when I was done listening to the album, Magnet stuck with me the most, and I already was starting to remember the words. It's another like perfect song on the album. She hit all the bases for me, and it's just a spectacular song overall. So that's why I decided to put it at number 1 on my list. Now on to my overall review. I liked the album a lot. I think it was worth the 7-year wait, but the album was very much a roller coaster. It started off strong with tracks like Dead, Hello, and Magnet, but once it got to Pick It Up, I was like, hell nah. Once it got to Imaginary Players, I was also like, hell nah. Like, them two songs was not good for me. Then Bodega Baddie came on, and then the album kind of went back up. Salute was just okay. Safe was okay. Man of Your Word made me all depressed. Then What's Going On came on, and I was like, hell nah again. So that whole little section, I was like, nah. Then it picked up again, and I liked Shower Tears, Outside, and Pretty Petty. Then I hated Better Than You. So once that came on, I was like, no. Then it went up again when Airtime, Check Please, and On My Back came on. Those were good songs. And then when Principal came on, I was pissed off. Then Trophies came on, and I was like back in my vibes, and I felt better. And then the rest of the songs, like Nice Guy, Killing You Hoes, WAP, Up, were great songs. And so the album was very much like a roller coaster. There were spots that I liked, and there were spots that were terrible. It was very inconsistent, and the rollout was very ghetto, like extremely ghetto for the most part. And like, I wonder how this tour is gonna go, because it's gonna be interesting to see how she's able to perform and stuff, considering she's gonna have like a newborn baby going on tour. So I don't know how that's gonna work, but that's gonna be interesting to see how that plays out. I do not think Am I the Drama is better than Invasion of Privacy. Invasion of Privacy is like 10 times better than this album, but I still think this album was pretty good. There's definitely a few skips on this album for sure. So I would rate Am I the Drama on a scale from 1 to 10. I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. I've been listening to this album every day for about a week, so that's how I came to this conclusion. I think it was a pretty good sophomore album for Cardi B, but not as iconic as Invasion of Privacy is. I don't think it's as memorable as Invasion of Privacy either. I don't know how people will perceive this album like years from now. Like, I don't know if people are going to remember this album as much as Invasion of Privacy. So we'll see if 5 to 7 years from now, are we still going to be talking about Am I the Drama? I don't know. That's my overall review of the album. I hope you made it to the end. If you made it to the end, you are a real one. So before you go, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Kennedy____. Follow me on TikTok at Kennedy_39. And make sure you have me on Snapchat at Kennedy Buck. No space, no capitals. And I'll be back with more videos soon. See ya.
And all I can say is I'm so proud of you. I'm so